Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's day 16 today of Inktober and the pub that I'm drawing is the Harp in Covent Garden in London. I enjoyed drawing this one. It was quick enough to do. It was quite straightforward. My pen died on me at the beginning, so I had to swap it over to my pink one, so you'll see me do that soon. I think the ink's just dried up in it or something, or there's air bubbles and it just keeps breaking down. So there's a few videos where I've been using the gold pen at the beginning and the ink just stops coming out, so I have to swap over to the pink one, and that's the reason, in case you've wondered why I swap over. It's just around this time there, I've just swapped over to the pink pen. You can see the lines are thicker where I've started using the pink one. The ink started coming out a lot better. I think it was just either dried up or there's air bubbles in the ink. I don't know. I need to take it apart and give it another wash out and see if that helps. But if you've got any suggestions, then let me know, because I do like using that pen. They've both got the same size nib, but it would be nice to just be able to use it again. The other day, I had the same problem the other day, and I've got the Lamy cartridge converter inside it, and it's got like a little thing that you turn to push the ink out or pull the ink in, and I decided to give it a turn to push the ink out of the cartridge towards the nib, and I ended up with it too much ink coming out through the nib, and it went all over my hands and made a bit of a mess. But that seemed to do the trick for a while, and now it's starting to dry up again in the nib, so I need to find out what's wrong with it. So I like this pub. It's a nice pub to look at. I think it's pleasing to the eye with the way that the windows are smaller at the top and then they get larger as they get further down. And then you've got the stained glass with the lead on the windows at the bottom. The windows along the bottom have all got like a little harp in the stained glass. I had a problem whilst I was painting these windows at the bottom. Also, I started painting the whole thing black. The sign with the harp on it, that is supposed to be black, but then the rest of it, the two side bits where the harp is, they're supposed to be dark brown, but from the way the photo looked, it looked like they were black, so I started painting it black, and then I realised it should be like a dark brown colour. So that's why I've swapped over, and the colours might look a bit odd, but the brown part at the bottom, that is how it's supposed to be. There's a white frame that goes around the windows, and I've ended up painting that brown at first. I didn't want to take that out. It's just a mistake that I made, and everyone makes mistakes, so I've left it in so you can see that my paintings don't always go smoothly. And I used a Dale Arowney acrylic white paint to cover it up, and it's worked. Luckily it's worked, but if you do use that, you have to be careful if you're putting colour over the top of it, because once you've put the acrylic on the paper and then you start painting the colour over the top of it, your paint mixes with the acrylic because it reactivates again. So you end up with like a chalky colour. If you're going over the white with the colour, it ends up going chalky, so you have to be careful if you do go over it with another colour. The stained glass, I wasn't too happy with it when it was finished, but I think it looks okay now. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now because I've got a hot chocolate to drink, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. If you like this, then please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, leave them below, because it'd be nice to hear from you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you.